8th grade IB Hawk scholars. Can you believe that there are only 4 more advisory classes until we have our big presentation dates for the community projects? It's crazy. We are super proud of your efforts. You are making a positive effect in the world as the first class completing this IB community project here at Harvest Middle School. During the next 2 weeks, you're going to have to pay really close attention to what's going on in advisory and in the announcements so you know what's happening on February 23rd and 24th. So let's talk about the next couple classes. Remember, we started off this project with the statement of inquiry of communities can change as a result of global interactions that imagine a hopeful future. And we have a lot of hope in your future on the 23rd and 24th when you're doing your presentations and sharing the process of your project. Here's your to-do list for the next 4 advisory classes. You will need to go on to ManageBack and click on a link that gets you a form to submit your Google folder with your process journal and your presentation included in a way that anyone with the link can view. And I'll show you how to do that today in this video. Secondly, you're going to need to complete a golden ticket. This golden ticket shows you everything that you want to have ready for your presentation and for the actual pieces of your presentation that will be scored using the IB rubric. So this golden ticket is something you will want to review in advisory and make sure that you self-assess yourself and see what you need to fix before the day of your presentation. Also, before your presentation, you're going to want to actually practice presenting. You're going to want to do that multiple times so that when you get up in front of the audience, you'll know what you're going to say and you won't be as nervous when you present. So practice presenting should be on the top of your list between now and the 23rd and 24th. All right, let's start that to-do list. When you go to your ManageBack account and you go to your calendar, you will be able to see all of your assignments that are due in your classes, including your community project checklists. Click on the one for this week, for the 13th through the 16th. And you'll see your message for the week from me and your 8th grade team of teachers. You'll notice after you read through it that there's the final turn-in-bin form. If you click on that, it takes you to a Google form that's going to ask you to paste your shareable link of your community project folder. In order to do that, you'll need to go to your Google Drive. You're going to need to find your 8th grade folder. And on the folder, you're going to double click it and click on Share. Make sure that the link says anyone with the link can view. This is really important because people are going to need to look at your presentation and your process journal when we assess your presentation and process journal. So copy that link, go back to the turn-in bin and paste the link there and complete the other questions. Golden ticket. So these are your submission requirements on the front. There's some information about how to do a proper presentation on the bottom. And then there's a way to self-assess your IB community project so far. So you'll want to read through the checklist on the golden ticket and decide if yes, you've got that taken care of, or not yet. That's something you need to fix. This golden ticket is going to really help you make sure that you have everything you need in your presentation or in your process journal to score the highest achievement levels on the rubric. The last item on the checklist is to practice presenting. Refer back to your golden ticket. At the bottom, there's a checklist to review your PowerPoint, your Google Slides, and make sure that they're good to go for the presentation. And it also gives you tips for how to act when you do present in front of an audience. For example, giving eye contact. Maybe you'll need to make some note cards for your presentation. It talks about your volume. Make sure that you're speaking in a way that people in the back of the room can hear you. You really want to make sure you're checking your time limit of your presentation. It should be at least 6 minutes, no more than 8 to 10 minutes long. So really make sure somebody times you to make sure that you will reach that limit. Get some feedback. Use that self-assessment sheet for your presentation and practice at least 10 times before the real presentations on the 23rd and 24th. Students have been asking, well, what are those days going to look like? You will be assigned a classroom to do your presentation in front of. It will be a 6th grade classroom or a 7th grade classroom, and you will present your project in front of these students. These students who will have to, next year and the years to follow, do an IB community project. So you're setting the tone, you're setting an example for what that's going to look like here at Harvest Middle School. Wear something nice that day. Dress for success. Be confident. Even if you're not feeling confident, fake confidence. Nobody will know. Go in strong. We just want to make sure that you guys feel ready and prepared for your presentations, because it can be nerve-wracking to get up in front of an audience, but if you practice, you should be feeling a little bit more prepared and ready to go. Last thing, we love you. We're proud of you. And we know that this has been a really tough and strong effort for all of you. So we're really excited about how far you've come, and we're thankful for the positive difference that you're making in our world here at Harvest and beyond.